Today is budget day. We're going to be going to the Parliament in a few hours to hear the Finance Minister. Are there any expectations you have of this budget reading, considering that we're an election year, considering all the angst, against various tax measures and all of that? What expectations do you have?
I mean, it really is not my area, but as a regular citizen, I would be curious to see what measures they are putting in place to control the forex rates.
Okay.
Beyond that, I don't know what else to expect, because we're a small country, we have a very fragile economy, and too many things depend on the forex rate. And so whatever they do with agriculture, whatever they do with services, whatever they do with efficiency, I would expect to see in the mid-year budget review. It actually reviewed so many things have happened within the economy space. So many things have happened, and we would want to, if you like, see how they measure their own performance, and also to preview what lies ahead, seeing that we are in an election year. So basically, these are my general expectations.
Considering that we've had a history of expenditure hikes, if I can use that term, during election years, it doesn't feel as if we're going to go down that same road, considering some of the things that we've been hearing the finance minister say. His deputies have been talking about not increasing, no new taxes and all that. Will we be blindsided by anything at all? Because I was talking to Vivian earlier about the fact that if there are no new taxes, it doesn't mean that the current taxes may not be ramped up a bit. I don't know if we will not be blindsided by anything.
Oh no, but I mean, it's in nobody's interest to blindside us. Okay, I think we have a reality that we have to face. We've never had enough tax revenue as a country. Okay, the only problem is that it looks like the same community of taxpayers are the same people who are overburdened, if you like, without the tax authorities taking the pain of expanding the tax universe, if you like. So I think that's and then poverty is so stark in our and prevalent. So at times, what we refer to as businesses are technically not businesses. They're just subsistent way to just get to survive, So somebody has a table in front of their house, they sell chewing gum, they sell scratch card.
You say it's an SME.
And we look at that as an SME. Yes, it is, but you also get to understand that it is as you do pay as you go, it is chop as you sell. Whatever they sell, they just
it's not enough to even
so we count all these as businesses, but functionally they don't qualify. Technically yes, but functionally they don't qualify. And so they end up beating the drum behind the houses of those who have been paying the taxes, and it gets overburdened. Once we get overburdened, it seeps into other elements of the economy, and our ability to afford decreases. And so that cycle is what I'm expecting, that they should be eager to break that cycle.
I remember one time, 2014, somewhere there, I was running my photography business, and I was like, you know what, I need to streamline things, because I need to get tax clearance certificate and all those kinds of things. So I went to, the small tax office and then went to go and sort myself out. And then, a few months later, people were calling me from GRA. I said, wait, I'm the one who has come and pay, but it's like now, no, I'm on your radar, so now you're pursuing me,
Well, that's what happens.
So I've had personal experience on that. Well, let me introduce Larry Allans-Dogbe. He is the managing editor of the Herald newspaper. Larry.
Good
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you.
You made it too obvious.
That's what?
Let's carry on.
I made it too obvious that what? By the way, did you watch Footprints?
I
said Footprints, upside down.
Yeah, I've been looking for the particular.
That particular one.
Yes,
Don't worry. Don't worry.
The one I saw was about 54, 57 minutes, but I couldn't get it.
The part that you're in,
I couldn't.
Okay, don't worry. I'll send it to you. Okay.
I've been looking for that.
So I saw this. I saw this headline yesterday. I said, by all means, I'll ask you this question when you come.
Which one?
Herald newspaper.
Yeah.
Bawumia's right-hand man distances himself from illegal deputy IGP appointment. Why are you calling it illegal?
Oh, it's been described in various terms as illegal. And that,
Since when?
I think, what's his name? Is it Trobu or so?
Yes.
Illegal?
Peter Lanchene Trobu.
Yeah, but I said since when?
Well, then
He said it's not
After Mrs. Mills Robertson was appointed deputy IGP.
okay, but that doesn't make it legal.
No, that's what I'm saying. That I said that since when? Was it before or after? I'm just asking. I don't know.
No, according to them, according to even what's his name, the gentleman, Kofi Bentel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kofi Bentel is saying that by the police requirement, you only have one deputy IGP.
Yeah.
So when they become two, I mean, by the police regulation, becomes illegal.
But are they two?
Yes.
he's saying that
apparently
there are
there's
two now.
already one.
In the person of?
Is it?
I don't know the name.
Is it?
I don't know the name, but I'm
How
sure
come
people-
nobody knows?
Yeah.
Okay, we will find out.
We will find out. But then he went on to say that designating him as in charge of operations makes it even more illegal, because then it's the IGP who is in charge of operations. And then whoever becomes a deputy is put in charge of administration. And
Well, I don't
however,
know these things, but
I mean, you could have the various commissioners of police in charge of one particular area or the other, under the authority of the IGP. And so, I mean, he felt that, or his argument is that you shouldn't complicate issues for.
I mean, it's okay to say you find it inappropriate. It's okay to say, with my experience in the police service, I find it inappropriate. The moment you say it's illegal, then it's a question of law.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm just curious. I mean, whether we have a deputy IGP or not, really, for us at this moment, is not of a great consequence. They should just get the work done. It's as simple as that. Catch the people who are misbehaving on the road.
And the work is a lot.
It's so much work
There's
to
a
be
lot.
done, So if they think that by introducing a deputy IGP, they can do more effectively, hallelujah to that.
Yeah.
But if you just to add up to the numbers, then...
I mean, what would have prevented him from working if he was just,
a normal commissioner
of police?
Well, but he works anyway.
Yeah,
He
he's been working.
works anyway.
Yeah, he's been
so-
working. He's been working. I mean, hands-on guy.
But maybe
You could call him anytime.
it's establishing the grounds for a bigger plan, maybe.
But there's this argument that, I mean, the IGP could be told to proceed on leave. And
But that
then-
shouldn't be an argument.
Well,
Indeed, he could be asked to
yeah,
go
he
on
could
leave.
be asked. But why? Okay.
But would they have to appoint a deputy before they ask him? Is that the logic? Must that happen before they ask him if they want to do
No,
that?
but the point
I
is,
don't
you
think
see,
so.
we don't have to get to this point where we are left to,
understand.
to speculations and so on.
It's our job to speculate.
To speculate,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
based on the information we have.
Okay. All right.
I know you have a lot
You
to.
fair enough. Listen, just digress.
It's like I'm talking to. He wrote the thing.
wrote the thing.
That's why I'm so interested, because I saw it yesterday.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, this man, he
Why?
doesn't just write things.
things, you know something. And so I couldn't let it go. I had to bring it up, because I also saw it yesterday.
I, for the life of me, I don't see why, what would justify a removal of dampering. I cannot figure that out.
Politicians are funny.
But they don't look it.
Well, they don't look it, but they are. You can only judge that by their actions.
Okay, Larry, let's get back and talk about the budget. So it's happening today.
Sure.
What are your expectations from where you stand? We've heard the promises and commitments from the minister and his deputies that there will be no new taxes introduced. I was asking Sames earlier that I hope they won't blindside us by reviewing the existing ones. But I don't know what your expectations are.
If there's not going to be anything new, then why are you going there in the first place?
Oh, but you have to bring us
Is that constitutional requirement?
It's a constitutional requirement. No, there are no new taxes being introduced. It doesn't mean there's nothing new. Why are you being like that?
But why are they also like that? They are the ones who are making me like that. If there's nothing new, then don't read it.
They didn't say there's nothing new. They said there's no new taxes being introduced. Oh, Larry.
I mean, Chief, we've already been saddled with
small.
Nice to who? Have they been nice to us?
Anyway.
Have they been nice to us? To a point where we are paying $1 per fuel. Per gallon of fuel.
Charlie, it's wild though.
Well, is it per gallon or per liter? Per liter.
Per liter.
$1.
Yeah.
Per liter of fuel. Food prices are going up every day. Every now and then, your wife will call you and say, Charlie, you have to increase the thing. What are you talking about? No, the thing. Prices are going up by the day. Okay? You don't want to talk about school fees. You don't want to talk about, the cost of living is just out of the roof. People who ordinarily wouldn't call you to ask for, one support or the other are calling you. And the kind of monies they ask for, Chief, things are quite tight. And it's because the taxes are just becoming one too many. The refrain, it's always that, something, go to, it's a global thing.
But is it
It's
though?
a global thing.
I
It's
do
a global
understand
thing.
that, yes, there's a general challenge globally, but people are managing their spaces.
Yeah. How come we can't? How come we can't? People are suffering. People are suffering. And the worst of it is when they see you appear on TV or speaking on radio. They say, oh, Samuel has given you some money, that's why you are here.
That's if me I have. Oh, you guy. I go folk and buy now.
I'm fair like man. Charlie, it's not easy at all.
For me,
it's not easy. I don't know what we're going to do. We
need to do a lot to better the lot of the ordinary Ghanaian. You get me?
Yeah.
There's a supply and there's a demand side. Okay. At times, the demand side from our side in terms of consumption has been so weakened from the point of affordability that it makes the whole supply pricing useless. I don't know whether I'm making sense. So, $1 for 1 liter of fuel. Okay. You ask yourself at the global level, is it competitive? The answer is actually yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, say UK today, on the street price of petrol in the UK today, 1 liter ranges between £1.50 and say £1.70, which is like $2 per liter in the United Kingdom. Okay, so this is the pricing for the supply side. But the demand side, the lot of the average UK person is better off. so their affordability levels are higher. So yes, it will pin them, but they can do better with affordability. That's one. Secondly, they are also presented with alternatives.
Yeah, sure.
Transportation alternatives.
Yes.
So it makes life generally more manageable.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now here we are. Your means of transportation is just trotro. The trotro driver is being squeezed by forex rates.
Yeah.
Seriously, because the parts that they have to buy from Abosiokai are not manufactured in Ghana. They have to bring it from Holland and all these now Korea and so the dollar is talking so loudly. So it feeds into their pricing mechanism.
Yeah.
So that's why people just cannot afford. People just can't afford.
Yeah.
So not until we do a good job with the forex thing, which eventually will affect the fuel thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Let's forget it.
nothing will change.
So really, I mean, at the end of the day, the bottom line looks like is the forex that we have to fix. If we
That's everything.
It's everything.
That is everything.
So I hope we'll hear something today regarding that, because
Well, it can't be artificial.
No.
It's a demand and
Yeah,
supply. It cannot be artificial. This thing of we are pumping X amount of dollars
Cocoa
into
money is
industry and so on. So it will just halt it for a while, but it will not solve the problem. The problem will be solved when we have a proper balance in our exports.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
yeah.
But today I was watching a video of Achampong,
Which are sample?
Kutu Achampong.
Oh, okay. Somebody has a video.
No, there are a lot of videos on
okay.
about him, and I mean, the Operation Feed Yourself. I mean, the housing schemes, all the things that he did just to make the economy, better. Unfortunately, well, the nation didn't respond to him much, and then
Really?
Oh, but people did though.
oh, but then if they
When
did,
I was born-
then he
Then-
wouldn't
then
have been
listen,
overthrown.
No,
No,
when I was
I
born.
think it got to a point where there were excesses.
Okay.
So I think his first 4 or 5 years was hallelujah for a lot of people. It's the latter years
That
when
he lost it
kind of, yeah.
as an individual or as a people.
Oh, as everybody. I mean, thing is that you see, globalization had not gotten to this peak.
Yeah.
Where every product manufactured in your country has a bearing on products in other countries. Unilever or Lever Brothers at the time was Lever Brothers.
Yeah.
They manufacture in Ghana and supply in Ghana.
Okay.
You understand? Now globalization opened up.
Yeah.
It became a borderless system of trade. And so the weaker countries like us,
Couldn't manage.
we can manage. And we
struggling.
cannot manage with this structure of a globalized economy. The globalized economy is to the benefit of Western societies. Even bicycle crowd, we can't do bicycles in Ghana anymore.
Yeah, but okay. So Zames, where would you pin the problem? Because Nana Dankwa said, we will move the economy from taxation to production. I don't see as much effort as I would like to in terms of the production side of things. That would then mean that we are producing enough to, number one, reduce imports because we have enough, and then number two, to
tell him
also
to add
export
one district,
to bring
one
forex.
One district,
But
one
we can't,
factory.
you see, we just can't wake up and reduce imports.
Yeah.
Once you are logged into this system of globalization, there are trade agreements that we are by default part of.
Okay.
You can't wake up and restrict us in physically stop. You don't have the might to. You are not Nigeria. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Okay, but the same places, the same things that we've signed, Nigeria has also signed some of those things.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That
Their market is big.
they are
They
big
can
boys.
consume us 20 times over.
They are big boys. We don't have the metal to do that. Even the leadership to do that is not there.
I think even under Kufuor, we tried, where we put some restrictions on chicken importation,
Yeah.
and then rice, sugar, and so many things. Within 2 weeks.
But the thing is that, you see, whereas
They had
you
to
can't
remove it.
stop them from bringing it in, they can also not stop you from increasing your local
yeah,
production.
yeah.
Which for me is the key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they bring and you don't buy,
Yeah, they'll
they'll
stop.
stop bringing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't the South African companies, retail companies, come to Ghana and fail all the
Yeah,
time?
they do.
Because people wake up and they don't want it.
Yeah.
They go back.
Yeah, they go. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we are not going to work on agric production, scaling up agric, streamlining our land tenure and land ownership systems
Yeah.
so we can go into proper commercial farming, we will roll out our lives in cycles of frustration like this till Jesus comes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our textile factories, Japan,
Yeah.
ATL, GTP, what are they?
Where's the Aboso glass factory? That
Yeah,
one too.
exactly.
I mean, all the things. I mean, there's so many. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Anyway.
It's just production
Yeah.
we are talking about.
Yeah.
If physical production of goods, you cannot be competitive. And everything within the space of globalization, if you look at the matrix, everything shows that we can never be competitive. But how about services?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about IT services?
Yeah.
How about other forms of services, data services? All these things that people are making a kill
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah.
The biggest companies at the global level, they don't produce glass. They don't produce, they are service companies.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very
So, yes, we are disadvantaged, but there's a small window
That we
if
can
we
take advantage
care
of.
to be creative. Because this bulldozer approach,
Yeah.
it will not work. We don't have the resources. The Chinese will beat you to it.
Easy.